Lafayette, Ken Obasi Leslie here again. It's Wednesday. I'm in my studio, as I always say, and it is snowing outside. Hey, we got that winter thing happening, so I'm in here, and don't have to deal with the snow until tomorrow. So hey, but I want to talk about art and alchemy. Some of the things you talk about creativity. How we can create things out of our subconscious mind. And usually when I work with the medium of collage, most of the ideas that I come up with comes from my subconscious or the unconscious, or however you want to say it. And I start out not with anything in terms of where I'm going. You could designation, or say, well, I'm gonna work on this, I'll work on that. It becomes very improvisational, and so within the improv, things start to develop. And what I'm saying is, as much as I can, get my conscious mind out of the situation and just deal with my feelings, and deal with kind of a deep knowing. If I see an image or something, I will apply the image to what I'm working on. So right now I'm working on this piece, and one of the reasons for this video is to more or less show you my process in terms of working with collage, the spontaneous process of putting things together, juxtaposition, all of that. Now this is one of the pieces I'm working on right now. Of course, I have no name for it. It's going to be start out as some of the collage images that will be at the collage images that I would put on as a basis of ideas. Basically right here is Queen Terry, and this is some images that are from Egypt, Kemet, but at this time I will stay away from trying to define what I'm doing, and to just basically work it from a subconscious, and from a feeling, from a spirit, and just and see where we go with that, and because this is so many things that are happening now in this world, and as you can see, some of the images that I choose are based upon images that are already in my subconscious, and as I go through the images that I already have, I apply them based upon, what my spirit is telling me to apply, and that's really where the power is in terms of, some people call the subconscious the Akasha realm. It's a realm of where the realm of possibilities, the realm of endless and limitless, in terms of possibilities, is limitless, So now one of the things that also I like to explain is the power of objects and because you give them power, the power is already inside you, the energy is already inside you, and and you give them power based upon what you feel, what you know, and because they're just symbols, and these symbols become part of our unconscious realm, and when they're in the unconscious realm, the possibilities are endless, and one of the for example, one of the shows that I watched and enjoyed immensely was Mandalorian, and and it was just so much involved in that movie, in that series, but one of the strongest things that I got out of that series is Baby Yoda, and and Baby Yoda, has these powers. It's just a baby, just a child, but Baby Yoda has these powers that to make things happen, and these powers come from the concept of the Force, and as in some of the previous Star Wars movies or whatnot, there's Yoda who teaches Anakin and some of the other characters, Luke, how to deal with, the Force, deal with that energy that is beyond, that it's the energy that actually connects everything, connects everything, it's that it's the energy that is even beyond gravity, is beyond atomic energy, it's actually is the creator energy, and and it's the energy that is really inside of all of us, in terms of it's the energy of life. It's chi, and so, but by having Baby Yoda on my altar, I can visualize, and connect with this energy, because Baby Yoda only represents the image of that energy. Baby Yoda represents innocence. Baby Yoda represents, getting out of the conscious mind and going to that place of the unconscious. So, but when we deal with all of this, we're dealing with visualization. We're dealing with, sometimes closing our eyes and seeing these things, and you make them part of the collective, or well, let's put it, your unconscious. You make them part of your subconscious. And that's where the possibilities, the endless possibilities is in the subconscious. So but going back to the art, again, is this piece again is what I'm working on. And basically, and how I usually work on a piece is I usually keep a box of images that I have collected over some time, and as I go through this box of images, something will like just jump out, I mean, it would, it's something will just say, hey, put me here, put me there, or whatever, and, it's just that, and consciously, no, I do not know why, I'm not even dealing with why, I'm just dealing with, again, bypassing the conscious mind and going to bypassing conscious mind, and so that unconscious could come out and and tell me what to do. So and this process is really, it's in a sense is getting out of the matrix. It's one good way of getting out of the chatter of thinking, because we're always thinking, we're thinking about like, our job, we're thinking about paying bills, we're thinking about, family members or whatnot, we're thinking about things that are happening in the world, and a lot of times, we're thinking so much that we're not able to hear, those things that, and I can also, like say, we're not able to hear our answers, because our answers to everything is inside us. It's in our subconscious. It's in our akasha. It's in, it's there. Of course, you heard of the old saying that, well, let me sleep on it. And sometimes, it's just that instead of just making the decision to based upon something that somebody told you, or something that you read or whatever, sometimes, it's just that it's good just to get quiet and let that unconscious mind, let that answer just come to the top, and it's just that, and no matter what it is, it's just that, like, hey, it could be a situation where you're gonna buy a house or buy a car, or or whatever, it's just that, and now, I mean, and I'm connecting all this together with the art, in terms of the process of doing the art. Is also the process of, freeing ourselves from being fettered down with, thinking too much, sometimes they call it analysis paralysis, and a lot of times thinking can get in the way of coming up with the answers that we desire to have, and this is and doing this art and working on collage, or it doesn't matter what it might be. It could be working in your garden, or painting, or whatever, or music. It's just that. But just a way to be able to get away from all the stuff that is bombarded on us all the time, and a lot of times prevents us from hearing what the answers really are, but again, this piece is a collage piece that I'm working on, and if you see something in the piece, I will be working on the piece. I'm going to be doing some subsequent videos, and it will be maybe you can help me name the piece, or come up with a where it comes from, and sometimes these pieces really just comes out of dreams, things that have been on my mind, and things that have been in my dreams, and then I see the image that corresponds to something that I've seen before, and there it is, But now, again, I'm not going to take too long on this video, because basically, again, I just kind of wanted to talk. Now, as you can see, I'm just going through images. I'm going through images that I have collected, and again, I this is one of the reasons why I love collage so much, because it's not what you might say, you had to study, and it's not rigorous, it's again spontaneous, but yeah, I'm not going to take too long here with you, because basically I kind of wanted to explain a little bit about the alchemy of doing art, the alchemy of using, because all is mind, and the universe is mental. It's the first law of Tahuti, and so everything that we see on Earth was started out as a thought, and it's just that. But the thing that I'm just saying in this video is that sometimes we have to get away from all that stuff that's bombarded on us from the outside, and learn how to go inside to get some answers, because inside is where the healing is. Inside is where, you know, the answers are, you know. And you know, it's just that. And by using just the example of art, you know, I hope that you know, I explained it in a way that most of you can understand. And but I would, you know, keep going. And again, this video is art, alchemy, collage, bricolage, however you want to call it. You know, it's just that it's just a way to free ourselves from, what you might say, the regimented thinking of the matrix, you know, or whatever, you know. So and everything. So so until next time, you know, is put a like on the video if you like it, or, you know, let me know, because usually a lot of these videos that I do are totally impromptu, you know, just from the top of my heart, you know, it's just from the top of my head, or however you want to say it, you know. It's just that, like, you know, didn't copy down any notes or anything like that, you know. It's just that, like, you know, just like to just basically let it flow. All right, thank you. Odabo.